Now that the cake is layered and crumb coated, it's time to finish it up. Hi guys, I'm Basirat from Treat by Ashabi Cakes, and this is the concluding part of how I covered and decorated this two-tiered cake. I started by coating both tiers in chocolate ganache. This helps give the cake a firm, smooth surface before the fondant goes on. It also had a nice flavor layer underneath the next covering. For the fondant, I used the paneling method, starting with a 6-inch tiered. In this paneling method, I opted to cover the top of the cake first before moving to the side. Before covering the cake, I embossed the fondant with the floral pattern to give it texture and a soft, elegant look. When I was done with the bottom tier, which is a 6 inches, I proceeded to have the same covering method and a repeat on the topmost tier. While covering the cake, I realized that the fondant I rolled out, despite measuring, was not enough for the circumference of the cake, and this might have been due to 1 or 2 errors. And instead of just taking out the entire fondant and having to re-roll, I just had to look for a way to fix it and not even altering the design or even the finishing of the cake. When I was done covering both cakes, I allowed them to air dry before finally trimming the top of the cake. This actually helps to give this cake a sharp edge at the top. Then I proceeded to spraying the bottom tier with gold. This gave the cake a rich finish and also helped the floral details stand out even more better. After that, I added the floral accessories and the decorative balls. I placed each one carefully to keep the design balanced and clean. I love how the colors and the texture came together. This part of the process is always exciting, watching the cake go from a plain to a polished one. Every detail had personality and brings the whole look to life. I always take my time here. It's not just about placing decoration, it's making sure everything feels intentional and well put together. And that was how the concluding part of this two-tiered beautiful birthday cake came about. If you need a cake, pastry, dessert for different occasions, Ashabi is your plug. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.